So we're going to work on a passing square today. Another favorite of mine, very popular drill. A lot of you might have done it already. Plenty of variations. So I'm going to go through 3 variations today. So just in my setup, I've got 4 blue cones. Now what I've also put in is 4 red cones just 2 or 3 yards off them blue cones. And for my setup, one player is going to start at the red, the other player is going to start at the blue. And I'll explain in a minute the benefit of doing this in your setup, especially with players that mightn't be used to the technical details of checking off, scanning your shoulders, and pulling into that little bit of space. And for the younger players as well, who get really sucked towards their turn, getting to the next ball, all this kind of thing as well. So just because you've got a next cone, instead of now, if there was no cone there, you'd have the players literally, as you know yourself, right in the line behind each other. But because I've got that red cone, I'm now going to say, unless it's your turn, you stay at the red cone. So we've got that little bit of space now created for this player or any one of the players to check off and create a little bit of space when they see the ball coming. So variation 1, all I want the players to do, 2 touch, pass and move, follow your pass. But it's key that I want the pass outside the blue cones the whole time. So I don't want this ball going in here. I don't want this ball short. So I'm looking at that weight of pass and the accuracy of the pass, and I want it outside. Player's going to follow your pass. You're going to go to the back of that line. That means player on the red cone here now moves up to the blue cone if it's free. Same again. Let's pass, follow your pass. So ball comes outside. As that ball is traveling, or as player C here sees player B get the ball, can we now check off into that space? Can we receive that ball then on our back foot, which is our right leg, because we're going anti-clockwise? Join the back of the line. That allows the next player to move up to the blue, and up we go to the red. Same again, and we repeat. Football outside the square, join the back of our line, next player up to the blue cone that's now free, and we're back to the start again. So you can repeat that. Plenty of coaching points. Can we work on creating space, receiving on our back foot, and we've got scanning in there as well. So as the players at the cone, can they see where the ball is coming from? Can they see where they're going as well? Okay, we can also do this and say change direction. So now again, you're going the opposite way. So now they're receiving on their left foot instead. This time, they're now scanning over their left shoulder as well as their right shoulder the previous way. So that's variation 1. Take out the greens for me. So, same setup. Don't have to change the setup or anything on this. Same again. One player is going to start on the red cone and the other on the blue. So we bring our football back to the start. Let's put in my blue cones here again. So just going to create a little 1-2 now here. So again, player A has the ball. Player B creates that little bit of space. Ball goes to player B. This time now I want player B to set the ball back to player A. So as that ball is traveling, A now is going to follow the ball. When A gets it, we're making this match realistic now. And as a coach, you might decide to stand on the cone instead. So this cone is going to move, or this player in a game would move a little bit to there, let's say. They've now left that pocket of space in behind. So we want these players now to exploit that space. And can we play that 1-2 around the player now instead? So that ball is going to bounce back, and now it's played into that space. Blue has moved up to it. And it's the exact same again. We just repeat. Little 1-2. Now we're playing that ball inside the blue cone into that space again. Same again. 1-2. Little bounce. 1-2. As this player's moved up here. Little set. And we're back around again. And again, like the last time, the ball will end up there. These players will have joined the back of the line. Every player along the way will move up to that blue cone as the space is there. We're going to cross. We'll move up. We're back across again. And you reset with 2 again. So variation 2, you're just bringing in that little bounce pass that little 1-2. But again, let's use the little bird's words. Let's make sure the players are understanding the reasoning behind it. So now they're creating the space by playing that little 1-2. And instead of this player being a threat in terms of pressing, use it as an opportunity because they've created that space in behind them. Let's make sure we don't think that pressure when you're in possession is a threat. Let's get the players comfortable with it, and let's make sure they know that there's space in behind. So variation 3. Again, I'm going to play that little 1-2. So ball goes in just for the start one, little 1-2. This time, I want player A now to play a diagonal pass to player C. So that ball travels across. As that travels across, player B is continuing his or her run. There's a little bounce pass goes back. Player A will join the back of this line. Next player moves up. Player B will then do diag to the final fourth cone. Again, this player will bounce it back. Ball ends up here. Continue to run here from C. Got that change again. Players moving up to the blue. And again, it's that diag back home, back to the final cone. Again, we join the back of the line. Player here continues their run. Next player moves up to the blue. And it's that bounce pass again before the diag. And we continue that rotation again. Same again, variation 1, 2, and 3. We can change direction in it. So you're getting players to receive on the opposite foot, scanning off the opposite shoulder, and they're understanding as well of different people that they're now going to pass it to, which brings in a lot of communication as well. So there's your passing square for today.